From the Moose Production Studios in Winnipeg, Manitoba, this is Moose Trivia Tuesday. And here's your trivia host, the man who wrote a novelization of Mambo number 5, Colin Peterson.
Hey everyone, thanks for coming back. Nice to see you again. This, of course, is Trivia Tuesday. It's our third episode. We're glad to have you back. I brought in the coaches this week, so a very special episode. We're going to look back at their playing careers a little bit, so we'll see how much they remember of that. Better start us off here. He's one of our assistant coaches. He runs the forwards. He runs the power play. The man, the myth, the legend. Ladies and gentlemen, Marty Johnson. Marty, how are you?
I'm doing good.
Perfect. And going up against him this week, his longtime rival after every single practice, the man who runs the defenseman, he runs the penalty kill. He is Eric Dubois. Ça va, mon gars?
Oui, yes, I'm doing fine.
I think Marty speaks better French than I do, so let's not get too deep on that because I'll be left in your dust there, gentlemen. So how are we feeling, Eric? You doing okay?
I'm doing fine. You know, everything's all right.
Marty, family's good?
Yeah, no, family's good.
And he froze. Marty, how about the family? How are you guys doing?
Everybody's doing great here. We're doing homeschooling during the week with my two children, so that's been fun and a challenge all in itself. And my wife and I are watching some shows together at night and reacquainting ourselves after a season where we travel quite a bit. So things are good. Can't complain. Everyone's safe and healthy, which is what we want right now.
Perfect. Well, we're going to quiz you today. It's your kids' time to see how you do. Before we get into that, we better find out what we're playing for today. Daniel, tell them what they're after.
Colin, today's prize is the good old-fashioned feeling of a job well done. You need to enjoy the small things in life, and winning a silly trivia game is a great place to start.
Well, that's a big prize, gentlemen. Eric, let's start with yourself. We always start this off with hometowns. So instead of asking you about a player's hometown, I'm going to get you to give me the hometown of Rick St. Croix, goalie coach with the Moose. So Rick's hometown, A, Kenora, Ontario, B, Carmen, Manitoba, or C, Winnipeg, Manitoba?
A, Kenora.
That's correct, Kenora, Ontario. Well, nice start for you, sir. There is some wisdom in that beard. Marty, we're going to move to video coach Richard Bowie. Can you tell me Richard's hometown? Is it A, Gatineau in Quebec, B, Ottawa in Ontario, or C, Cornwall in Ontario?
B, Ottawa.
That's correct. He's back there as well. You've got some friends and family in Ottawa as well, don't you?
Yeah, for sure. That was a good question for me. We worked together for, I think, 7 years, so I would hope I have his hometown down right.
I started off soft. We're going to build up a little bit here. So as an example of just how challenging this might get, both you guys played in the UK. Doobie, I'm going to give you 3 teams from somewhere in the UK, and you tell me which of these teams Marty played for, okay? So this one's about Marty. So which of these 3 teams did Marty play for? Is it A, the Edinburgh Capitals, B, the Bracknell Bees, or C, the Hull Stingrays?
A, Edinburgh Capitals.
That's correct. You got it. Well, you guys must talk a little bit in the coaches' room every once in a while. Marty, similar thing. Doobie actually played for 2 teams in the UK. I picked the one that he wore a letter with. So can you tell me which of these 3 he played for in the UK? Is it A, the London Knights, B, the Cardiff Devils, or C, the Newcastle River Kings?
C, Newcastle River Kings.
Doobie, how about the logo for that team? Isn't it unbelievable?
I forget already. It's been too long.
A guy with a Triton. It's pretty good. Now, we've tested you on each other. You've passed with flying colors. We tested you on your fellow coaches. Again, passed with flying colors. Now we're going to test you on yourselves. So we'll see how this goes. These are a bit longer form questions. So let me know if you need some help working through these ones. Eric, you won the President's Cup as captain of the Laval Titans in 1989-90. That's the second year in a row the team won, if I remember correctly. Which of the following teams did you not play on that President's Cup run? Okay, so I'm going to name 3 teams. You tell me which one you didn't play. Is it A, the Shawinigan Cataracts, B, the Granby Bisons, or C, the Hull Olympic?
The Granby Bison.
That's correct. You played them the year before, but not that year. So well achieved, sir. Marty, this was a deep dive into stats that I thought was pretty interesting. So you were captain of the Hull Olympic in 1997 and 98. You recorded 23 points in 11 playoff games. Do you remember this?
Okay, yeah.
A heck of a run. You were fifth highest in points per game in that postseason. You had a 2.09 points per game percentage. 3 Stanley Cup champions I'm going to list for you. Only one of them had more points per game in that playoffs that season. So can you tell me which of these 3 guys had a better points per game that season in the playoffs? Is it A, Simon Gagne, B, Vinny Lecavalier, or C, Brad Richards?
C, Brad Richards.
Is incorrect. Doobie, you got a closeness with Vinny Lecavalier, don't you?
Well, yeah, we, like my son took over his foundation, so we happen to see him every summer, pretty much.
Yeah, Vinny was the only one of those 3 to outscore you on a point per game basis. Luckily for you, the final round of this is worth 2 points. So this is the game decider. We call this a bonus round a little bit. I'm going to name an item. You 2 guys are going to go find it. The first one to return to their camera with that item wins the game. You guys, how are the legs feeling? We've been working out, keeping them keeping loose?
Yeah. we try.
Uncomfortable.
Yeah, for sure.
Perfect.
For sure, yeah.
All right, so I'll count you down 3, 2, 1, and then I'll name the item. You guys go find it. So 3, 2, 1. The first one to return with a toothbrush. A toothbrush. Doobie's in the basement, so I think he's got to be the underdog right now. Marty's got a serene art. But he's living in the basement, maybe, because his toothbrush is down there. Why is your toothbrush in the basement, Doobie?
The ladies kicked me downstairs.
Well, it paid off in the end. Marty's still looking for his. Did you find one, Marty?
Oh, I got crushed in this.
We just found out that Doobie's in the doghouse, so that gave him an advantage that we didn't know about. Well, congratulations, Eric. How you feeling about you get to lord this over him for the rest of the summer? How's that feel?
Yeah, I'll be able to tease him on winter about that.
Great. Sounds good. Just Eric, as the winner, anything you want to say to the Moose fans out there?
Well, I know you guys, we end up stopping the season pretty quick, but be careful, stay safe, have a nice summer, and we'll see you soon.
And Marty, anything you want to say to them as well?
Yeah, I know the same. Stay safe and listen to the experts, and I'm sure we'll all get out of this, and brighter days are ahead.
Perfect. I appreciate it, gentlemen. Thanks for joining us this week. We'll see you again on another Trivia Tuesday.
Moose Trivia Tuesday is not filmed in front of a live studio audience. Colin Peterson's wardrobe is courtesy of his dad's closet. Side effects of watching Moose Trivia Tuesday may include laughter, frustration, and in severe cases, general head shaking.